one thing I wanted to do, guys, is I don't know if the people listening to this know this. Maybe the people watching don't even know this. But when we're done with the show, we take the video portion of the show. We take the audio and we upload the audio onto iTunes and stuff so that you guys can listen to it. But we take the video portion of the show and we cut out little segments and we put that onto our YouTube so you can relive the entire show in segments.
Yes.
A la Joe Rogan, if you will. And some of our...
see all of our different hairstyles.
That's true. Some of our videos have been getting some comments, and I wanted to go to those videos, and I wanted to read the comments. And the video specifically, you said Petty Hall, and that's what reminded me. The video specifically that I want to go to is the video in which we described Half Thor's 1,003-pound deadlift and Eddie Hall's petty response to. And this is, to me, has been, I mean, Chase and I compare notes on this every single day. We both go onto YouTube and we look at the new comments, and I cannot find more enjoyment out of this. All under this one video? It is almost all under this one video. And I just want to honestly just start from the top. My God, because they are fan-fucking-tastic.
It's going up. It's going up.
So here we go. If you guys don't remember, here's the setting of this is that Half Thor deadlifted 1,003 pounds, and it was beautiful. And Eddie Hall's response was a video from 4 years ago of him deadlifting 20 pounds more than that.
And that's when he became Petty Hall.
And that is when he transcended to King Petty. Yes. So let's go ahead and get into 54 comments. We won't read all of them, but we'll start from the top.
Read all of them.
We'll read all of them. From Cal Green, dickheads. From Fitness Quest, what a bunch of gimps. That's a good one. Yes. Let's see. Live Stronger says, by the way, Ray uses XL sleeves. I do not know how, but he does it. That is actually crazy. That is
nuts. That's also very nice. He was very nice about that. He's just like, hey, by the way.
How does he fit into XL sleeves? That's gnarly. Let's see. Lou Sassol says, Eddie basically did 1050 raw on an Olympic bar, and Thor did 1003 on a funny bar. Not sure why the argument is even an argument. Eddie has and always will be the better lifter. And then George replied to that by saying Eddie was wearing a suit. And Lou Sassol said, oh, here we go with the geniuses. Yes, bud, but a deadlift suit only adds up to like 50 pounds. So do the math. 1,100 minus 50 from the suit equal 1050 raw.
That's how that math works.
That is 100% how that math works. Also, I want to point out, by the way,
it's a really efficient way to be able to set both suited and raw records at the same time. It's just a little bit of math.
Right. Saying Eddie has and always will be the better lifter is technically not true because Thor consistently was smashing Eddie's face in strongman events for years before Eddie won World's Strongest Man. And hate to break it to you, Thor beat him at Europe's Strongest Man literally months before World's Strongest Man. So I mean, you know, he's good. He's really good. But anyway, moving on. Thor from Finn.Riley. Thor tried cheating twice in the World's Strongest Man 2017, the Viking press and the deadlift. Eddie Hall has about 520 kilos in him. And then someone else replied with this. Let's see.
Dogs. That seems so 2015. Do people reply with this anymore?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. That person does.
Why not? Dogs Eggs 2000, strange, says, considering what transpired during World's Strongest Man 2017, the opinion that Eddie is the petty one out of him and Thor is a pretty stupid one. Well, fuck us and our stupid opinion. I don't care. What his behavior in this situation was petty as fuck and awesome. So
there's only one thing we can be sure of: that Brian Shaw is really nice and good.
Let's see.
Really, the Americans are just classing up the joint. Is what we're realizing.
Bladorn says, really. Hall is top 3 of the most petty, while Thor isn't even there after he accused World's Strongest Man of being rigged because he lost to Hall. ... Also,
FYI, the top three was Drake, Eddie, and Armin. 2 other people aren't even strongman competitors.
Right.
We weren't doing a strongman list.
Yeah, we're not doing pettiest strongmen of all time. We're just saying pettiest humans of all time.
Yes. It's all of the people.
And it's not saying petty's a bad thing.
Let's see. Indiraj Singh says, I love how you call Eddie petty. Say he spoke shit about Half Thor. Parentheses, very quickly brushed over the fact that Half Thor was speaking shit too. Half Thor moaned and complained like mad that Eddie won World's Strongest Man, complained that the events favored Hall, even though every other World's Strongest Man favored Thor. Good job, guys. ... Good job.
2 things. First of all, fuck that guy. and second of all, yeah, he's right. But still, fuck him for
I don't think it's not controversial to say that the 2017 World's Strongest Man events favored Eddie. I don't that's not a fucking controversial thing. They had 3 strength events for the first time in like 20 years.
Yeah.
So, of course, that's going to go to the guy who's the most statically strong. Of course, that's going in his favor. Anyway, Outland says hipsters all. And you know he's British because he says hipsters all. That's how
true.
It's a very British thing to say. Captain Dickman. Dude, you're on our team. I don't understand. He says hashtag Team Hall.
Which is fine. That's just taking it.
Fair enough. Dave Pierce. Thor is petty, not Eddie. Okay, that's like your opinion, man. The Wild Monk says think. Longer distance, taller guy makes it infinitely harder to lift a heavier weight. Leverages, boys. And you had a bunch of responses, including Shane Cox. The Wild Monk says, being taller also generally means faster. Atlas stones are easier to do. And other things are advantages. Short and tall both have advantages. That's probably true. Taller is always an advantage, you moron. Oh my God. If being short helped with absolute strength deadlifts, then the guys who are like 4 feet tall would have the deadlift world record. Guy with the world record bench is 6'6". Being tall is and always will be an advantage for max weight. I don't know how true that is.
I mean, there's certain lifts I think in powerlifting that it does not advantage one to be incredibly tall.
Right.
You know, like and though that being said, that's the preconception that I have, but there are people, some world records held by some pretty tall guys. I think I know the Russian guy is referring. Which
He's talking about bench press world
record.
record.
I think the Russian guy who has the world bench press record is a pretty big guy. I think I follow him on Instagram.
You know what? This is Deadlift Devotion who's talking here. 100%. Almost accurate, I think. I think it's basically there because like taller means you can be bigger, and that's way more fucking important to be strong than almost anything else except for leverages.
The most important thing is weighing 400 pounds.
That's huge.
If you weigh 400 pounds, then the ergo you can deadlift 1,000 pounds.
Yes, the difference and what I've always liked about Strongman is that Strongman is just has advantaged the people who are just absolutely the biggest and the strongest of all of the people. So that's why we have the Brian Shaws and the Half Thors, because it's not just about moving a particular distance relative to the length of your body, relative to the length of your levers, and the way it is with powerlifting, but it's instead, can you get this big stone on top of this platform, or can you move this thing, and it doesn't really matter how you are. It's more absolute, and that's what I like about Strongman versus powerlifting. But anyway,
let's see. Walrus Rider responded to Deadlift Devotion. Being short would probably help a deadlift if they could get to the same body weight as them and still actually be able to move well, a la Eddie Hall. Being like 7 inches shorter than Half Thor, but weighing generally the same. Being taller at the same rough body weight as a shorter guy would not be an advantage, not with the deadlift at the very least. Eddie being a similar weight and being shorter gives them an advantage for better leverages in addition to their similar overall strength. All right, and then the Deadlift Devotion guy says yes, and no one's arguing against that. The guy who's 150, blah, 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 whatever.
Bunch of people.
Let's go back to them calling us dick faces.
Yeah.
That's my fucking favorite thing. Here we go.
Yeah.
Johnny 1990, probably the year he was born. You guys talk asterisk, 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 asterisk. Thor is petty with his excuses, and someone named Aussie Mad Matt says, "Don't you mean talk shit?"
Yeah, I like Aussie Mad Matt.
Very good says, "No, they do not use elephant bars at World's Strongest Man. That's the Arnold Classic you're talking about." I don't remember us talking about the elephant bar.
I think we were talking about Thor because he was using elephant bar during his video.
Yeah.
I think this guy just got
So get your shit together, motherfucker.
Who's this Outland guy that's giving thumbs up underneath of it as well?
I don't know, but this guy keeps going. Hold on a second. Very good. He also points out another time tag says, "You are wrong. Deep squats are known to activate more muscle than high squats." I don't remember where
I think this guy was just making shit up and then giving timestamps.
When were we talking about high squats?
He's referring to the Ray Williams part,
thing?
where you were saying that Ray does not squat to full depth when he trains, and that that he only does it in competition, and that he's still able to train strength as a result.
Very good is right here. Deep squats do activate more muscle than high squats, but you can overload your high squats by actually squatting more weight. If you
walk
squat
into
high.
any gym and see a skinny person who doesn't look like you know how to lift, put 275 on a squat bar and just bend his knees slightly.
Yeah.
Clearly, what's his head?
Oh, here we go. Okay, it talks about
yeah.
Ray Williams, doesn't even know what his squat record is at. Why is this even a video? They don't even know what they're talking about.
This is great.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fucking great one.
Holy
Gore forever, Folky lives. I can't. Saying anonymous potato. These long-haired hippie faggots don't even lift. Lost all credibility. Hearing weak people critique strong people is like trying to dribble with a basketball. Okay, first of all,
trying to dribble with
that
a basketball.
analogy makes no sense. Gore forever. Second of all, we clearly fucking lift.
Yes.
I mean, I don't understand
And
how.
you know what? You know what, Gore Forever? We lift more than you do.
We probably do,
You
you
long-haired
small-dicked
hippie
motherfucker. These long-haired fucking, what is it? Long-haired hippie faggots can outlift you. I'm assuming. Anyway,
I think Daniel's the only one who hasn't said
it
faggot.
gets so much better. Let's see. Joseph Lozada says, bunch of pencil necks talking about other people's accomplishments. Yes, actually, and we get paid really fucking well to do that.
We get paid a lot of money.
We get paid a
petty.
lot of money.
Yeah.
To do this.
Can I
It's
point out a
fantastic.
good one? I just want to point out.
Yeah, point out a good one. Give it to me, Chase.
Live Stronger, there with the first comment, it looks like, I came to this panel by chance. You guys are awesome, funny, and knowledgeable. Great stuff. This channel deserves 50K plus subs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then did they follow up with like, you can't believe this weight loss link, and then have like a spam
No,
link?
he's the
sounds
guy
like
that
that.
was like, hey, Ray uses XL sleeves. I don't know how, but
An
he does.
actual person. That's great. Thank you so much. Let's see. Ooh, Tyler Roy. If we total everybody in that room, they may even be able to have an 800 deadlift.
Listen,
and then
Tyler
Gore
Roy.
Forever responded with, these guys are weak as fuck. First of all, Gore Forever, can you please start using some grammatical, like put a period at the end. How am I supposed to know if your thought's done? Did you have a stroke in the middle? Do I call the police? You might have died while typing.
He
this
might have
sentence.
just. He might
We
have
got
gotten
called
too.
soy boys.
He might have gotten.
We got called soy boys. Where? Also, hold on a second. Find the soy boys.
Yes.
There we go. From Shamatratris. I don't know. It looks German. Eddie lifted 500 kilo. First time in recorded human history someone did that. And he won World's Strongest Man. And you bait with the title, calling him petty. All right, first of all, that behavior he displayed is petty as fuck. And it's
Super
awesome.
petty.
Again, it's awesome. Yeah. Continuing on. You soy boy twinks would like to be even 10% the athlete he or Thor are. They had an argument. Stay the fuck out of it, you faggots, and stop baiting clicks. Can I just say, first of all, can we just have a round of applause? Soy boy twinks is such a great phrase. And secondarily, you got fucking baited, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say other
We
than
win.
it works. Like, we win.
Where's-
And I'm not even upset. We fucking won. You took the time to write like 70 words calling us twinks.
Where's the troll face?
I don't know, but like, I feel like we should fucking like that and pin it at the top or something. It's just so good.
I can do that.
And I would like to point out, Schmortertesh, whatever your fucking name is, it sounds like you sound a little gay for Eddie. I'm just saying. You sound a little gay for him. You know, so, maybe it's all the soy he's eating.
The fact of the matter is, fanboys of any like elite athlete or really any character.
My Little Pony, Eddie Hall, these sorts of things.
Right, those sorts of things. They're fucking unbearable.
Yes.
Because God forbid you say anything, I don't even think we were being critical. Listen,
Yeah.
I haven't rewatched that, so we could have said some really fucked up shit.
Yeah, I bet we did.
But I bet you did. I bet you did,
Maybe.
Kyle. But to be totally fair, I still don't think we were wrong by saying
No.
Eddie's behavior was petty. And yet again, repeated for the third time, it's awesome.
Yeah.
There should be more pettiness.
Yes.
Why not?
God forbid there's a teeny bit of actual drama and interest in the athletes that are taking
For
part in these
fuck's
strength
sake,
sports.
Eddie threatened to butt rape. Eddie threatened
so
to
Robert
butt
Oberst.
rape Robert Oberst and use one of Oberst's branded shirts to wipe Oberst's shit off of his dick
Yes.
at European Strongest Man. I that's not hilarious.
Was he
going to
wipe the shit or was he going to wipe the cum? I don't know which one
both.
he was supposed to wipe off.
Shitty
his
cum,
dick.
cummy shit. I don't know.
Given the artfulness of that comment from Eddie Hall, I'm starting to wonder: did Eddie Hall comment in any of the YouTube comments?
I wish he did.
I think we might have a disguised Eddie Hall somewhere in here.
I can't.
Urban Dictionary, that shit. The correct term for that is Santorum.
Oh, for what?
Shitty cum, cummy shit.
Oh,
I can't fault Gore forever. Jesus.
You can't fault Gore forever?
Yeah, I can't fault him because I have like 8 accounts that are set up for Katrin Davis' daughter, where I just go on every video that's included on YouTube for her and talk shit to anybody that talks shit about
That's
her.
a good point. That's a good point.
So,
Eddie, I mean, Chase knows the fanboy life. He lives it.
Yes.
I live
He lives it. Yeah. So you guys, I want to say, because I know that those of you, I'm gonna cut this portion out.
Yep.
We're gonna name it Eddie Hall is still real fucking petty.
Yes. This is important, and I want to make sure this is clear that we can't. There's a lot of opinions. We don't know what did happen behind the scenes at World's Strongest Man. We don't know what did happen. What we do know, for sure, factually, what we do know is that the three of us are definitely stronger than any one of the people who commented on this YouTube video. Objectively, we can definitely lift more weight.
Guys,
and there's no way. I mean, really, if you think that's wrong, feel free to leave a comment, but I'm pretty sure it's right.
Yeah, you know, the only way to prove us wrong there is to, for
Show
example, have a video of yourself deadlifting a ton of weight and then commenting and tagging all of us in it.
But how are they going to film it with those limp wrists of theirs? How are they going to hold up? How are they going to hold up that camera?
Yeah, don't let your long hair get in the way, you hippie.